Have you ever pondered what was the turning point of the American Civil War? The answer lies in the small town of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. This is where one of the most crucial battles in American history took place, forever changing the course of the war and the nation. It was the summer of 1863, 3 days in July that would echo through eternity. The Confederate Army, under the command of General Robert E. Lee, had tasted victory in numerous battles and was riding high on a wave of confidence. Lee, hoping to demoralize the North and pressure them into negotiations for peace, decided to invade Union territory. On July 1st, the battle commenced. Confederate forces clashed with Union troops on the outskirts of Gettysburg. The Confederates were successful on the first day, pushing Union forces back through the town and onto Cemetery Hill. But this was merely the beginning. The second day of battle, July 2nd, saw some of the most intense fighting. Union forces, led by General George G. Meade, had established strong defensive positions. The Confederates launched ferocious attacks on both Union flanks at Little Round Top, Devil's Den, the Wheat Field, Peach Orchard, and Cemetery Hill. Despite their efforts, the Confederates were unable to dislodge the Union Army from its entrenched positions. Then came the third day, July 3rd, a day that would be remembered for Pickett's charge. General Lee, in a bold move, ordered an all-out assault on the center of the Union line on Cemetery Ridge. Around 15,000 Confederate soldiers marched across an open field under heavy Union artillery and rifle fire. It was a disastrous failure. The Confederates suffered heavy casualties, and the charge marked a significant defeat for the Confederate Army. The Battle of Gettysburg ended on July 3rd, leaving behind a landscape scarred by war and a nation in shock. The Confederates had lost a third of their army, and their hope for a quick end to the war was shattered. The Union, on the other hand, had successfully defended their territory and stopped the Confederate invasion. But why does this battle hold such great significance in the context of the American Civil War? The Battle of Gettysburg marked a turning point. It ended the string of Confederate victories and gave the Union a much-needed morale boost. The victory at Gettysburg, coupled with the Union victory at Vicksburg the next day, turned the tide of the war in favor of the North. Furthermore, the battle highlighted the strategic brilliance of Union General Meade and the costly mistakes made by Confederate General Lee. The tactical decisions made during this battle continue to be studied in military academies today. And let's not forget the Gettysburg Address. A few months after the battle, President Abraham Lincoln delivered one of the most famous speeches in American history on this very battleground. He honored the fallen and redefined the purpose of the war, shifting the focus from merely preserving the Union to promoting equality and freedom. In conclusion, the Battle of Gettysburg was more than just a military engagement. It was a pivotal moment in the American Civil War that changed the trajectory of the conflict and the nation. Its impact can still be felt today, over a century and a half later.